The Prime Minister outlining plans to revive what's been described as a stagnant tourism industry. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight. Topping the news, key players in the tourism sector are hearing just how the government intends to bolster our country's #1 sector with a view to increasing its competitiveness in the region and internationally. Carla Palmer tells us tonight that the Prime Minister's comments came as he addressed members of the Bahamas Hotel and Tourism Association.
In a climate of unprecedented competition, Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Minnis says the time has long passed to unleash its potential, which remains considerably untapped. He says his master strategic plan is to develop homegrown businesses, beginning with the development of an incentive framework for entrepreneurship.
And this framework will facilitate local and international access to capital, the formation of joint ventures among private interests, improvement of business advisory, and cultivation of tools to stimulate Bahamian entrepreneurs in tourism.
Additionally, the master plan includes putting more emphasis on our local culture and heritage by designating various sites as iconic locations and maximizing the potential of museums.
Imagine also if there were a maritime museum located at the Lowell J. Mortimer Maritime Institute with a virtual reality component and replicas of marine vessels such as sloops and the scaled down version of a pirate ship.
Here in New Providence, Festival Place will be refurbished to include a scenic waterfront promenade constructed from Woods Rogers Wharf eastward to Armstrong Street. Also in the pipeline is a native food market over the hill.
Our native food market will be adorned with Bahamian art. It will be a major economic empowerment and revitalization project.
To further enhance the visitor experience, Prime Minister Minnis says he has already directed the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and the Ministry of Tourism to collaborate on establishing an aqua plaque scheme. This scheme would be modeled after the blue plaque in the United Kingdom, which is essentially a prominent historical marker.
I suggest that we develop the aqua plaque, which can be used as a heritage marker in the Bahamas. And Bahamian designer Carla Whittingham has already designed a prototype, which is cast in appropriate material for our climate.
Prime Minister Minnis says economic empowerment of the Family Islands will also take place. He adds that the government will grant Crown land to assist with technical and marketing support for projects utilizing these lands, while at the same time providing tax exemptions for specified periods along with increasing airlift. The Prime Minister says the goal is to make Grand Bahama a renowned duty-free shopping center.
Work has already begun to develop new products and market the strength of each of these 3 destinations within Grand Bahama. Freeport Lucaya, which will be positioned as a maritime, sports and wellness destination, is in the first instance. East Grand Bahama to be presented as an eco-tourism mecca, and West Grand Bahama as the site of a dynamic cultural village.
Over the long term, the Prime Minister says the government will introduce legislation to make it attractive for international filmmakers to produce cinematic productions of key Bahamian sites. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.